हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू आवर चैनल AMIS स्टडी सर्कल। और जैसा कि आप लोग जानते ही हैं कि उत्तराखंड पीसीएस का जो मेंस एग्ज़ाम हुआ था पहले, उसका पेपर 1 दोबारा हुआ कल, यानी कि 14 मई 2025 को। तो आज के सेशन में हम लोग डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं पेपर कैसा था, किस प्रकार से उसके आंसर लिखे जाने थे, और कुछ आंसर राइटिंग्स भी देखेंगे कि किस फ्रेमवर्क में रहते हुए हमको आंसर लिखना चाहिए। राइट, आंसर फॉर्मेट विल बी इन इंग्लिश। ठीक, ये सिर्फ इंग्लिश मीडियम में है। तो शुरुआत करते हैं। ये रहा पेपर GS1 which was held on 14th May 2025, that is yesterday. The name of a paper is Indian Heritage and Culture, History and Geography of World and Society. Paper is divided into 3 parts and time allowed is 3 hours and marks is of 200. So the first part having 5 questions, 4 marks each, that is of 20 marks. So let us begin with the paper part number 1. Explain the characteristics of the art and architecture of the Harappan civilization. Very easy question. Write the brief note on Tripitak. This question is from Buddhism. Analyze the changes occurs in the international politics after the Second World War. Again, very easy. What do you understand by Pacific Ring of Fire? That can be written in a very easy manner. Right. And fifth question of first part is, what do you understand by secularism, and when and why the term secular was added in the preamble of Indian Constitution. Part 2 consists of 10 questions, each carrying 8 marks, and the answer should be in 100 words. Question number 6, Gandhar art was Greco-Roman in style and Indian in spirit. Discuss. That can be written also. Question number 7 is from Medieval India. Taking Taj Mahal as an example, delineate the main features of the Indo-Islamic art. That can also be written. Write briefly about the contribution of the Bal Gangadhar Tilak in the Indian freedom struggle. Well-known figure Bal Gangadhar Tilak. What was his contribution? How he plays a major role in Home Rule League also. Okay. So that can be mentioned in your answer. Critically analyzes the impact and the limitations of the Swadeshi movement. Very well. Swadeshi movement held in 1905, and you must be familiar about its pros and cons. Right. Question number 10, why did the Industrial Revolution first originated in Britain? Industrial Revolution के बारे में आपको पता ही होगा कि किस प्रकार से 1750 onwards Industrial Revolution ने पूरी दुनिया में एक तरीके से तहलका मचा के रखा था. Question number 11 is from Geography. What are the major causes of tsunami and how can their impact be reduced? So tsunami waves, you must be knowing, it is triggered by the earthquake. Right. Question number 12, give an account of iron ore producing region of the world and mention the key countries' contribution to its production and export. This is supposed to be a good question of PCS level. Analyze the role of secondary sector of the economy in resource utilization and employment generation with reference of India. Again, this is a very good question of PCS level. Question number 14 is very good, I think. Discuss about the expected impacts of the Uniform Civil Code, Uttarakhand Rules 2025 on status and role of women in Uttarakhand. So these questions are time taking. Okay. Question number 15. What are the main constraints in the economic development of India? Suggest some measures to eradicate them. Means what? What are the hindrances in the path of the economic development? You have to suggest some measures to eradicate that constraints. Now we have part number 3. Again, it consists of 10 questions from 16 to 25, and all questions are compulsory again, and these questions carries 10 marks. It means what? Part 3 consists of 50% of the weightage, that is of 100 marks. Right. The answer should be written in 150 words. First question is, explain the difference between the Sultanate and the Mughal era architecture. Graduation level question that can be easily written. Question number 17, analyze the causes, nature and effect of the Quit India movement. Very well known movement. You must be knowing about the role of Gandhi, Quit India movement of 1942. So I don't think that nothing can be written. Most of the things can be written by you. Question number 18, critically explain the causes, results and nature of the revolt of 1857. Well known topic of modern India, and any one of you who having the basic understanding of revolt can write the answer. Evaluate the role of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel in the integration of the Indian states after independence. You must be knowing that after independence we have more than 550 princely states and they must be integrated to the Indian Union. How Sardar Patel played very important role, that what was the advantage of if you people join Indian Union, right? He adopted the carrot and stick policy. Okay. Question number 20, describe the importance of the French Revolution in the history of the world. So BA लेवल पे जो पढ़ चुके हैं हिस्ट्री को, उनके लिए तो ये पेपर वरदान साबित हो रहा है, ठीक है। Question number 21, what geographical factors have contributed to the development of the Shanghai industrial region in China? Mentions its major industries and environmental challenges. This question is supposed to be important, और ये क्वेश्चन वही कर सकेगा जो BA लेवल पर या MA लेवल पर ज्योग्राफी पढ़ रहा है, ठीक। Analyze the impacts and the consequences of climate change. The key word here is climate change on flora and fauna of the monsoon forest in South Asia. That is India, obviously. Question number 23. Explain the causes for the origin of the tropical cyclone. Again, very important topic of geography, physical geography. In fact, from the climatology of tropical cyclones in the Bay of Bengal, and discuss their impact on the east coast of India. You must be knowing that almost every year the eastern coast of India hit by the tropical cyclone. So tropical cyclone is thermal in nature, originate in the tropical region, and how it impact the eastern coast, that can be written in your answer, right? Question number 24 is from economy, defining globalization and briefly explain its cultural and impacts on the Indian social system. Discuss in brief the efforts being made by the government for the social empowerment of backward classes in contemporary India. These things need to be handled very carefully. So question I think is of easy to moderate level. The biggest challenge is to complete the paper in a specified time period and written within the framework. 50 words means 50 words. You can use to 60 words also, but not more than that, right? So starting from the first question, let me take you back to the part 1. How to write the answer number 1 in 50 words. Explain the characteristics of the art and architecture of the Harappan civilization. So I have written a model answer for you people. Let us have a look how to write the question number 1 answer. This is the answer. Explain the characteristics of the art and architecture of the Harappan civilization. So we all are familiar with the Harappan civilization, also called as Indus Valley civilization, cradled in the northwest part of the India, and its mature phase is of 2500 BC up to 1750 BC. It is one of the unique civilization known for its striking features, as it is an urban civilization. So within the 50 words, what you have to write? Harappan civilization is one of the earliest civilization of the world, known for its distinguished art and architecture. In question, we have to write down about art and architecture of the Harappan civilization. Okay, the architectural features are their urban planning, their roads which cuts each across in 90 degree. Public buildings, we have great granaries, assembly halls, and great bath of Mohenjo-daro. Use of burnt bricks with the standard size and dimensions are some of its architecture features which can be included in your answer, right? While art features, because Indus people are very well known for their seal making, pottery making and all, so that feature should be added in the art. So it includes seals, pottery making, image making, like dancing girl. You have to give the example also. Dancing girl from Mohenjo-daro, which was discovered by Mackay, right? So we do not have much of the scope to exceed 50 words, but the question can be written in 100 and 150 words also. So the scope of the question is very wide, but you have to write within the framework of 50 words. Okay, so this is my answer. आप लोग भी अपनी तरीके से इस प्रकार के फ्रेमवर्क में रखकर आंसर को लिख सकते हैं. बड़ा टॉपिक है, उसके बारे में काफी इंफॉर्मेशन है आपके पास, लेकिन उसको कम शब्दों में पिरोना, ये सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज होता है. और 3 घंटे के अंदर ये कला आनी चाहिए कि पेपर खत्म होना चाहिए. दिस इज द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज, बट आई थिंक दैट इट शुड बी कंप्लीटेड इन अ स्पेसिफिक टाइम, राइट? क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, राइट द ब्रीफ नोट ऑन त्रिपिटक. दिस क्वेश्चन इज फ्रॉम बुद्धिज्म. व्हाट इज त्रिपिटक? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, यू हैव टू define what is Tripitak. Tripitak represent the 3 pitaks, that is basket. Tripitaka are also called as Pali Canon is a traditional term used for Buddhist scriptures. So you must start your answer from this part. What are those three Pitaks? That is three. We have Sutta Pitak composed by Anand and related to teachings of the Buddha. Vinay Pitak is composed by Upali. Both of them, Anand and Upali, are the disciple of Gautam Buddha and related to monastic rules for monks and nuns. भिक्षु और भिक्षुणियों के लिए जो नियम कानून बनाए गए थे उसका उल्लेख है किसमें? विनय पिटक में. Abhidhamma Pitak is the analysis and summary of the Buddha's teaching, which was added in the third Buddhist council conducted by Ashok in about 250 BC, right, in Patliputra. So in 50 words we can not exceed this, and these words are fair enough to fetch good marks. Okay, question number 3. Analyze the changes occurred in the international politics after the Second World War. सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर कब खत्म होती है? 1945 में. 1945 के बाद हम क्या देखते हैं? वी हैव टू सुपर पावर्स, यूएसए एंड अर्स्टवाइल यूएसएसआर. सो मेजर चेंजेस वर विटनेस्ड आफ्टर द एंड ऑफ द सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर इन 1945 in the international politics. First change what we have was the decline of the European colonies. You must be knowing that after 1945 onwards, the colonial era came to an end. India was one of the colonial part of the British Empire, right? It came to end, and most of the nations which was under the colony gaining their independence year by year. So this was first phenomenal change took place after the Second World War, and two superpowers emerges, that is USA and USSR. The erstwhile USSR, the USSR was also disintegrated in 1991 and now came to known as what? Russia. Secondly, what happened? The formation of United Nations Organization in October 1945, IMF, World Bank, etc. are some of the global organization. ठीक है, is still functioning. ठीक है, and played a major role in the world politics. World also witnessed what? Emergence of the new democracies like India. Along with that, we also witnessed the global tension occurred due to Cold War between USA and erstwhile USSR. So these words are fair enough, ठीक है, to justice this question, and 50 words are fair enough. In 50 words, what we can do? We can only highlight the things. We do not have any such scope to write more about this. Question number 4 we have, what do you understand by Pacific Ring of Fire? This is from geography, and this is one of the most common topic. Okay, students came to know about this during studies. The Pacific Ring of Fire is a zone of intense seismic and volcanic activity. It stretches from Philippines, Japan and the Aleutian Islands and the western coast of North and South America. अगर आपको मैप बनाना आता है और अगर आपने मैप में इन सब चीजों को दर्शा दिया, then it is very good. If not, then it's also going to work. So first you have to define the Pacific Ring of Fire. What is Pacific Ring of Fire? It is a zone of intense seismic activity and volcanic activity. It stretches from Philippines, Japan and Aleutian Islands and the western part of what? Western coast of North and South America. The entire western coast of South America and North America. The presence of Andes Mountain in South America and Rocky Mountains in North America is a product of what? The collision of two plates. One is oceanic plate and one is continental plate. Both are an example of young fold mountains. But Himalayas, अगर हम उसके बारे में बात करें, also a fold mountain, but it is a result of two continental plates. Fine. Next is, this zone is known for volcanic eruption, earthquakes and plate tectonic activities. Deep focus earthquakes may trigger what? Tsunami waves as well in this zone. So Pacific Ring of Fire में आप ये सारे शब्दों का इस्तेमाल करके अपना आंसर मुकम्मल कर सकते हैं, राइट? प्लीज आप अगर इस लेक्चर को सुन रहे हैं तो कमेंट बॉक्स में कमेंट लिख के जरूर भेजिएगा हाउ यू आर लाइक दिस लेक्चर and give some more suggestions also. Last question, what do you understand by secularism? When and why the term secular was added in the preamble of the Indian Constitution? Very important question, but we have to write this only in 50 words. So we do not have any such scope. Okay, let us deal with the question. This question having three parts. What what do you understand by secularism? So first of all, we have to define what is secularism. Second is when it was added to the preamble of the Indian Constitution and why the term secular was added. This is very important. So this question is divided into 3 parts, but we have to write only in 50 words. Secularism means that the government should not follow or favors any particular religion. Rather, every religion should be favored equally. राज्य का कोई धर्म नहीं होता. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर मैं आपको एक बात बताऊं, जैसे मान लीजिए कोई त्योहार आने वाला है हिंदुओं का, दिवाली आने वाली है, तो दिवाली की बधाई अगर प्रधानमंत्री और राष्ट्रपति देंगे तो वो पूरे देशवासियों को देंगे, ना कि सिर्फ हिंदुओं को. ये स्टेटमेंट काफी है ये बताने के लिए कि दैट इंडिया इज अ सेक्युलर कंट्री. बाय दिस स्टेटमेंट वी कैन से इंडिया इज अ सेक्युलर कंट्री. इन द सेम मैनर, इन द ईव ऑफ द क्रिसमस, प्राइम मिनिस्टर और प्रेसिडेंट ओके मे एड्रेस द नेशन बाय कॉन्ग्रेचुलेटिंग, या उनको बधाई देंगे कि समस्त देशवासियों को क्रिसमस की बधाई. वो सिर्फ क्रिश्चियंस का नाम नहीं लेंगे. सेम अप्लाइज टू ईद ऑल्सो, द मुस्लिम फेस्टिवल. ये इस बात की घोषणा है कि भारत क्या है, एक सेक्युलर यानी कि धर्म निरपेक्ष, पंथ निरपेक्ष राज्य है. द टर्म सेक्युलर added by the 42nd Amendment Act of 1976 in the preamble of our Constitution. Very easy part. Why it is added? It is added to safeguard democracy for all citizens of India. Why it is added? To safeguard the democracy for all citizens of India. India is a diverse country known for different religion, different creed, different festivals. ठीक है, and like that. So, in the coming examination, Uttarakhand PCS 2025 mains, this question may ask in 150 words also. So you have to elaborate more words, right? So these 5 questions should be write like this. और ये कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि ये ऐसे ही लिखा जाए, आप लोग अपनी भाषा में भी इसको लिख सकते हैं. Okay. In next session, we shall discuss about the second part in which we have 10 questions, right? So wait for that. और पढ़ाई करते रहिए. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में. इस लेक्चर के बारे में अगर कोई आपको कमेंट्स, कोई सजेशंस देने हैं तो आप दे सकते हैं. योर सजेशंस आर ऑलवेज वेलकम. सी यू देन. थैंक यू.